Ada was a bright, educated young woman with big dreams. She graduated from university and believed that love would lead her to a happy future. During her National Youth Service, she met Tond, a charming young man who promised to love her forever. They fell deeply in love, and before long, Ada became pregnant. Tond assured her that everything would be fine and promised they would build a family together. Months later, Eddie gave birth to a beautiful baby girl named Favor. But just a few weeks after the baby's birth, Tond disappeared. He stopped answering her calls, blocked her on every platform, and completely abandoned both Ada and their daughter. Ada's heart shattered. She felt betrayed, ashamed, and overwhelmed. The dreams she had built with Tond were gone. Every day became a struggle. She barely smiled, rarely slept, and cried herself to sleep night after night. Her pain slowly turned into anger. Whenever baby Favor cried, Ada would shout, "It's because of you that your father left us. If you were never born, my life would be different." The innocent child could not understand the hurt behind her mother's words. Months passed, and Ada became trapped in depression. She lost interest in life, pushed people away, and felt there was no hope for her future. One Sunday morning, an elderly neighbor gently invited Ada to church. At first, she refused. But after many invitations, she finally agreed to attend. The message that day was about forgiveness, healing, and God's unconditional love. The pastor spoke about how pain should never define a person's future and how broken hearts can be made whole again. Ada could not stop crying. For the first time in many months, she prayed sincerely. She continued attending church every week, joined a women's fellowship, and surrounded herself with people who encouraged her instead of judging her. She also sought counseling from trusted church leaders, who helped her understand that her daughter was never the cause of her suffering. One evening, Ada looked at little Favor sleeping peacefully. Tears rolled down her cheeks as she whispered, "My precious child, I'm so sorry. None of this was your fault. You are God's gift to me." From that day, everything began to change. Ada became a loving mother. She laughed with her daughter, read stories to her, and worked hard to build a better future. She found a good job, regained her confidence, and discovered joy again. Years later, Favor grew into a kind, intelligent young girl who loved her mother deeply. Ada often shared her testimony in church, encouraging single mothers never to give up. She would always say, "People may abandon you, but God never will." Healing begins the day you choose hope over bitterness. And together, Ada and Favor lived with peace, love, and a future filled with hope.